Guess who just called in, Carrington?
My pops.
No, not Papa C-Dot. It's Gus from AMCO.
Hey, it's my guy Gus.
Gus. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing a little bit better than Carrington, I think.
How's the car, Gus? Is it good?
It's resting.
So here's my question, guys. So if anyone is just tuning in, Carrington says the White Knight died today. He had to walk 5 blocks to work.
I did, bro.
He had to get it towed to our guy Gus over at the AMCO on Metcalf, and that is the entirety of the story that he told on the air. Gus,
that's the truth.
There's more to the story, is there not?
Yeah, there's a little bit more.
Tell us all, please.
Well, he's whenever he called, he said that it's making a terrible noise, and is it okay to drive it? I said, well, probably not. Why don't you get it towed in? We don't want to do any more damage. And so sure enough, he had it towed in, and this thing's knocking like someone's trying to get out of it.
I told you.
Okay. Well, what does that mean? When the engine is knocking like someone's trying to get out of it, what does that indicate to a car expert such as yourself?
Well, it means the engine's just wasted. There's broken stuff in there. It's just not good at all. But then I went to go check the oil. There's no oil on the stick.
Literally no oil?
No oil at all. And then I checked Carrington's oil sticker, and he was due about 12,000 miles ago. meaning that it was 15,000 miles or so since his last oil change.
Hold on, turn down the music.
Is that a lot?
I need you to say that again.
I don't know is that a lot. That doesn't sound like a big number to me.
How many miles has it been since his last oil change, Gus?
He didn't have it done with us, so I'm not sure exactly. Typically people set the reminder things at 3,000 miles from whenever the services were done. So I imagine that they set it at 3,000 miles, and it was 12,000 miles overdue, so 15,000 miles since the last oil change.
15,000 miles between oil changes on a car of that age with those number of miles on that. That is a death sentence for a car.
It died.
Well, and then maybe check the oil every once in a while too.
What the hell's the matter with you, Karen?
If it's leaking all that oil, it's almost like giving it an oil change yourself. If it's leaking it all out, it's almost like giving it an oil change yourself if you check it.
What the hell? Do you know how to? What the hell's the matter with you?
Obviously, a lot. Obviously, I'm not very smart.
What?
Obviously, I'm a dummy.
I don't think it's a matter of smart. I think it's just I don't know. I hardly take my own oil either. So
you work at a car shop. You know how to do it.
Fix it though.
Yeah. Well. But the thing is, his car is not worth $3,500. You and I both know that. Like, he basically he put his car in a death sentence. His car is done.
It may be that way, yeah. I'd have to see him. I honestly don't know exactly how much the thing's worth. It is the White Knight. It's got personality.
There's sentimental value.
Oh.
All right, thank you, Gus.
All right, no problem, Dean.
That's Gus from AMCO on Metcalf. 15,000 miles.
It was a good run, man. It was a smooth run.
But what are you doing?
I'm obviously about to get a new car.
What are you doing?
Obviously, not getting oil change.
Get your oil change for $30.
I just went to the shop not too long ago, and I just assumed they took care of it because something happened with the car. And I was like, yeah, fix it up, take it all that, yeah. And obviously, there was a terrible decision on my part, and now I'm done.
I can't believe the car that old lasted that long with no oil for 15,000 miles.
Now you signed me up to be mocked here.
I mean, Gus texted me that. I have to
secretly sending the hotline number to people so they can call and.
Your car was basically the myth that Jewish parents tell their kids about the oil lasting for 8 nights. Like, your car should have died 15 trips to St. Joe ago.